Hey Aries, it's Monica. Let's get right into it. So I feel like there's a need for balance. I feel like you guys are in a situation where right now you're doing deep reflection. You're starting to think about a lot of things. You're starting to look at your connections and things of that nature. And there could be some friends or people that you've kind of neglected to pursue other friends or other things, and you're starting to reflect your now that you're sitting in a space of being by yourself, because I feel like whoever you was neglecting and whatever you was neglecting them for is now either out the door or about to become out the door or becoming very complacent, and it's leaving you to your thoughts. And now that you're thinking that maybe you chose wrong, or maybe you should have put in more effort in other situations or in other friendships. You're starting to realize that you had somebody that was maybe loyal, was very open and honest, and their honesty was a little too much for you. It's kind of like, so you went back and dealt with the devils that you knew versus dealing with the person that was maybe new to you, that was trying to come in and let you know, hey, this is the open and honest truth about me. This is who I am. And they may not appear to be the best at the time because you was looking at what fits you at that moment, or what kept you going at that moment. Now it's not no longer keeping you going. Now you're starting to realize maybe you didn't make the best choice here. Um, who is it? Ray J, his song One Wish. I'm hearing, if I had one wish, it's like, if you could wish anything, you could wish to have that past person back, or you could wish to have yourself, who you were before you got in this situation, back. You're wishing to kind of have a do-over in life. Wishing not to, like, if this is a breakup, you're wishing that you didn't invest so much into a person that was open and honest and told you they wasn't shit, but you ran to them anyways and said, "Oh, you're just playing, you're just talking or whatever," and you realizing this person really ain't shit. And with you having this time to yourself, you're like, okay, how do I move forward? What do I really want? Who was I before I met this person? What was my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations? Who did I have around me at that time? Who fed into me? Who, really was supportive towards me? Who didn't I have to question? I feel like you guys are in that mode. Once you guys get out of that reflection mode, that mode of thought, you're gonna take a leap of action, um, and go forward. But that's after you've taken your time and really thought about things, really assessed the pros and cons of situations, the pros and cons of having people in your lives, the connections and things of that nature. Um, and staying and making a decision that I am going to go after what I want. I'm going to go after where people reciprocate my energy, where people really love me. You may not be my ideal person far as the image that I have in my head, but I will give you a chance, type of thing. This may not be the ideal job or the ideal career, but it's gonna get me to a point where I'm not in a spot where I got bills piling up. I'll be able to pay those bills and still pursue something else, but still be able to take care of my responsibility. Right now is about bringing balance to your life. And being determined to have that balance and keep that balance once you get it and hold on to it. Um, yeah, it's like you want, you're no longer trying to go off your own understanding. Your understanding has led you to this point where you're like, okay, it's not all about an image. It's not all about what I want. Sometimes it's about what I need. I need people that's going to be supportive. I need people that's going to be in my life that, I can call and depend on and things of that nature. I need people that can do that with me as well. I need to, like, that's like the person that's saying, I want to be a wife or a husband, but then yet they get into situationships with any and everybody, or they are attaching themselves to somebody who don't want uh that type of lifestyle for themselves, but they stay attached to somebody who don't want to be a wife or a husband, but yet you want marriage. and you're keeping yourself attached to somebody who don't want the marriage, and realizing that that's not helping you, it's keeping you stagnant. And you had other suitors that may have been on the same path as you, they just didn't have the look or whatever the case may be. You're starting to realize that now you're just to a point where you want what you want. You want what you initially wanted, and what you wanted before you even met this person, before you started this job or whatever. I want to be able to move out on my own, but I'm not trying to stay stuck at a job where I can't do that. So if you want to get out of that job, you may take on a second job just so you can move out and get the goal. Yes, you're working two jobs, but you got your goal. And eventually start working yourself towards getting just one job that you can afford everything. It's like right now you're at the point where something has to change, and something has to change in your favor. Something has to change for you to get what you want. You're no longer wanting to compromise who you are, what you want, just to have, who you are, just to have what you want for the moment, because wants change constantly. You're starting to realize that you no longer want to compromise yourself and feel empty at the end of the day, feel used at the end of the day. I hope this made sense. I really do. But that's all I have for you, Aries. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace, love, and many blessings. Take care.